Hello everyone, welcome to Peach Unearthed Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Gemini. You can have Gemini anywhere in your chart. You can be a cross watcher. All that I ask is that if you're here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. A few things before we get started, Gemini. I just want to say that I do offer personal readings, and you can find the information for that down below. If you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Peach on Earth Tarot at both places. And then lastly, I know that sometimes I can talk a little bit slowly, or and I shuffle to get the cards out, and that can take a little bit longer. So if that's something that bothers you, you can go ahead and hit the three little dots and go to playback speed and change it to 1.25 or 1.5, and that'll speed up the video a little bit and my speech. But if that's not something that bothers you, you can go ahead and leave it as it is, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, let's see here. Gemini, when I was getting into your energy, let's see here. What did they say? They gave me the song Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. I didn't hear the song like physically, but like in my mind, that's what I was hearing. Especially the turnaround, bright eyes. They said you were going the wrong way. And so if I remember correctly, your last reading, Gemini, it was almost like you were seeing a lot of synchronicities. And you were being told kind of which way you would receive the most gifts and from the universe, or from, whatever you believe. But it's almost like maybe you've been ignoring that. And that can be for several different reasons of why we ignore our intuition and the signs and synchronicities that are given to us. But a lot of it is out of lack mentality. Like, you don't think that you're deserving of those gifts, right? So, I'm getting that you're going the wrong way. That's what they said. You're going the wrong way, and you need to turn around. And it could have to do with love, just because that song, Total Eclipse of the Heart, is a very, very romantic song. It could be friendship as well, but there's something or someone that you have turned your back towards that is for your greater good. Let's see here. Says love, because I actually wrote luck is on your side, and they corrected me to love is on your side, and I'm getting that universal love as well, not just necessarily like a love here on earth, but it's like almost like a universal love. Like the universe is trying to give you that love and support. They are on your side. Okay. Says love is on your side if you so choose. And it's almost like, it's coming to you as much as it can come to you. And they're saying that you also need to pursue it. Whatever it is, it could be love, it could be other things like that you feel your life is lacking. But they can only do so much, like your guides or the universe or whatever it is, synchronicities, coincidences, whatever you want to call them. It can only go so far. You have to go the rest of the way. You have to turn around and look at it. Yeah, we have Three of Swords here. And then the Six of Swords is on the bottom, and that's like going towards something like that's turning around from this iciness, right, this darkness, and turning around and going towards a brighter future. Okay, but with the Three of Swords, it literally says reach out to others for comfort and love. And so this is almost like the Three of Swords typically is like about heartbreak and just being heartbroken, right? But if you see this, it's almost like they're on a path. But because I was getting the message of turn around, it's almost like you've realized that you've been going down the wrong way, and you have these guides, right? And well, that's interesting because there's three characters here. I'm getting something about triangles, because not only is this like kind of shaped like a triangle, these three figures, but if you put three swords together, that makes three sides of a triangle. So I'm getting the number 3 a lot. But anyway, it's almost like, so a bear to me represents like a motherly energy, a nurturing type of energy. And then this kind of looks like a father energy here. So it could have something to do with, like, I'm getting the sense that there's something that you carry with you. It's like a protection with this 3 of Swords. This girl's holding the 3 of Swords. So it's almost like a protection over her heart. And I feel like it has something to do with the way you were raised. And so it's kind of just like ingrained in you to like naturally protect your heart. But if you just turn around, and it's almost like you're halfway turned around here, right? And it's looking at the mother, but not quite the father energy yet. So it's almost like you're starting to confront some things, like you're looking this bear in the eye and telling it like your woundedness, and it's like wanting to nurture you, but then you still have to turn around and face like the paternal energy. So that could be the one that stings the most, but you also avoid it the most. But I'm getting the sense that it might surprise you, like when it's about you need to pursue love. It could be like in a parental sense, like maybe there was a parental thing growing up where you didn't feel loved and nurtured. I don't know. But then you know what I'm also seeing? It's like this paternal figure, this father figure is kind of like standing behind her and like almost like he has her back, because they're both looking at the bear. And it's almost like it's giving you courage to confront the bear. So that could be an earthly person. It could be a guide of yours. They're like kind of nudging you towards like maybe dealing with this bear, whatever this bear is. I was getting maternal with it because, bears are like a maternal energy. But you have your guard up. You have your guard up when you're dealing with this person. It's like you're protecting your heart, and even your solar plexus there as well. It's almost like your whole, I don't know, it's just everything's crossed off there. Your heart, your throat, your solar. But you are kind of being like nudged. I'm getting that sense. It's like nudging. The universe is nudging you. And you've been trying to avoid it, I think. But you're about to change directions with this 6 of Swords. Okay, let's see what else for Gemini. I almost said Aquarius. I don't know what that has to deal with, but I just thought I'd say it. But Gemini December, please. Can I get the Gemini, more message for the Gemini December, please? The Queen of Pentacles. So I am kind of getting that's that maternal energy. And it has the 8 of Wands on the bottom. Okay. I'm getting that if this is like a mother figure, it's someone who is, they're very abundant. It's almost like with the way that this energy is swirling around their staff here, it's almost like they're like master manifestors. I almost said manipulators, which is weird. And it's almost like with the way she's pointing, that is kind of like I don't know, I am getting that manipulation energy. Like she knows how to manipulate the energies around her, people included. Now that doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but in this sense, I am getting that it was maybe a little bit toxic. And even if it wasn't a conscious thing, they just naturally were manifestors, right? And so they don't quite understand, because I'm seeing this word practical, like they look at you and don't understand why you can't be more just practical, I guess, is what I'm getting. And that's probably like because you're an air energy, right? And earth energy is like wants you to come down to earth, but you're, made to be up in the sky and like flying, like the wind, right? That's air energy. And it's almost like they might have, because the Eight of Wands is like, it's a lot of incoming stuff, but in this one, it's almost like too much on our plates at once. Like too much incoming to deal with at once. And I feel like that might have been how this person raised you, is like to live practically, and by living practically is like get all this stuff done, right? Or that's how they lived. Like they knew how to juggle things really, really well. But it is almost like that manipulation of like energies around them. That's how they got so much stuff done. And she's pointing directly at the bear. So I feel like that is her, like she's the maternal energy. You might have some issues with it doesn't necessarily have to be a mom, but it could be like an aunt, a grandma, even just like just someone that was prevalent in your life or still is. Okay. Okay, what else for Gemini? I almost said Aquarius again. What else for Gemini for the month of December, please? Where's this going for Gemini with this energy, with this person, and with Gemini? I'm getting the sense that you feel like you have to have your guard up whenever you talk to this person or try to communicate with this person, because they are a bear, right? So you have to, you feel like you have to have your guard up every time you talk to this person, because they just won't understand, and you don't want them to like attack you. What else for Gemini for the month of December, please? Where's this headed? Where's this headed for Gemini, please? Okay, so we had 4 more come out, so I'm going to try to make some room here. Okay, so we have the Hermit. Okay. The 6 of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups. And then the 8 of Cups. Okay. Well, all right. So, and then we have the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay. Okay, you guys. So with the Hermit, I'm seeing like, this is like kind of like when you were younger over here, right? And now this is kind of more the energy where maybe you have removed yourself a bit from this situation, from this person. You've kind of removed yourself from this person. But it's almost like you've been guided towards, it's like turning the other way, right? It's like that was one of the messages is you're going the wrong way, you need to turn around. And maybe this person was kind of blocking those gifts from the universe for you. And so once you turned around and like started walking away from them, you started like noticing those gifts more. You've started becoming more aware of them, is what I'm getting with that Hermit energy. And then with the Six of Pentacles, yeah, it's almost like that equal give and take. It's almost like you started receiving those gifts finally. Like the block was gone. The Three of Swords was removed from your heart. And so you were able to receive your gifts from the universe because you were doing what was necessary. You had removed the block. And it led to like this, the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. It's okay, so I'm also kind of seeing like with the removal of your energy from this person that they might have realized that they weren't giving you enough in return, or they weren't like being there for you in the way that you needed. And it was good for a while is what I'm seeing here. It was good because I'm seeing this maternal energy dressing this girl, right? Where it's like, and there's magic flowing around. Like the magic that's flying around her wand here is now flying around this girl. And so she was giving that energy to you for a little while. And of course, everything can be vice versa, if you have a more of a distant relationship with your child or a person younger than you. A lot of family issues have been coming up in the readings this month, I think. Probably because we're spending a lot of time with family right now, or we should be, because it's that time of year. Not that we should be, but normally we would be, but not necessarily right now. But anyway, so I'm seeing that energy start flying around here, but then with this Eight of Cups represents walking away, finding a different path. And so it's almost like a regression, because we do go from the Nine of Cups to the Eight of Cups. So that's like a regression, right? But it could have been like, this was just like short-lived. It didn't quite feel 100% right. And you know what I'm getting? I'm getting this cross like over this woman's heart. It's almost like she's indoctrined to what she believes, and she wants that so badly for this person, but it just doesn't quite feel right. Because if you look at this girl that's getting dressed up, she doesn't quite look happy. It's like this isn't who she is, but she's trying for the sake of this relationship, right? But it's just not who she is. And so I feel like that's why this Eight of Cups is here, is like you were trying to do your part, right? But you were going in that wrong direction. You were going in the direction of pleasing the other person versus pleasing yourself, right? And then with the Eight of Cups, that's that turn around, bright eyes. And this, I'm getting the sense that this person with the Five of Pentacles on the bottom, that's about like feeling left out in the cold, right? I feel like this person is going to, like, they always find a way to guilt you or manipulate you into turning around back towards them. And you're just kind of like, you can't accept this anymore. You have to like keep going. And what's so interesting too, was when I first saw this card on the bottom, it's almost like my eyes were playing tricks on me, because I saw there's in the Chariot card, there's these dragonflies that look extremely happy. I might go try to find the card here in a second. But there was dragonflies in the card that look extremely happy. And the Chariot is about movement, right? And so I almost, like, I saw one of those dragonflies in this card, and then I took a closer look and it wasn't there. And so it's almost like that Chariot is waiting there for you, but you have to look at it through your eyes, right? Like, you have to see how you move forward and not how other people move forward. But this person might try to guilt you. When you try to walk away, when you try to stand up for yourself, they might gaslight you a bit, okay? Just so you're aware, I guess. So we're going to clarify. And the whole time I was thinking about these cards, the clarifications that I was seeing were from the Everyday Witch Tarot. So that's what we're going to use. So let's see here. Let's clarify. I want to clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. For Aquarius for the month of December, Queen of Pentacles, please. Let's clarify kind of one card for the Queen of Pentacles, please, for Aquarius. Okay, well, this is interesting. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is out here, right? Which they want you, I really am getting, and then the Ace of Cups is on the, Eight of Cups is on the bottom, and we have the Eight of Cups here as well. So what I'm getting is like this person, because it is clarifying this Queen of Pentacles, this person strongly wants you to give them more, is what I'm getting. Or they feel like, or it's almost like they manipulate you with their abundance, because this is like the Queen of Pentacles in the middle, right? And this woman is very, very abundant. She knows how to control the energies around her, and part of it is by using her abundance to hold you there. It's almost like she's giving you things to keep you in that lack mentality, like you can't live without her. But with this Eight of Cups on the bottom, it's like you're really desiring to just leave that behind. Like, leave, it's like you don't need that other person's abundance. You can bring abundance into your own life if you don't want to do it this person's way, which I'm getting that you strongly do not. Okay, let's see here. Let's look at the Nine of Cups. Let's look at the Nine of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Okay, let's see here. Nine of Cups. Judgment. Yeah. And then the Four of Swords on the bottom. So it's almost like you're choosing between this lifestyle that this person is willing to give you if you live with their rules and regulations, with this cross over their heart. It's almost like it might be a religious thing, but it's not necessarily a religious thing, but it could be, but it could also just be money, or just straight up emotional manipulation, right? But I'm getting, it's almost like they have a spell on you. There's like a spell on you. It's using their powers to control. And then it's almost like there's a song, like the song of the universe is calling you out of this like haze. And it's those messages from the universe they're calling out to you, and you've been kind of like putting a blindfold on, but it's almost like ignorable at this point, or not ignorable. You can no longer ignore it at this point. It's just getting so loud. The song, the universe, or whatever it is, like you're being so strongly guided this way. And it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of your energy. And even like spider webs are like about mothers, like they're like a maternal energy, and so it's like taking this broom and like clearing out the cobwebs, and it's gonna take a lot of your it's just going to take a lot of recovery time. I think this person's going to try every single trick in the book in order to get you to stay right there. I was with this, I was getting this, I don't know if it's a quote necessarily, but I saw this picture one time and it said, "May all that has been reduced to noise in you become music again." And that's what I'm getting, is like, that's you. You're allowing the music to like lift you up out of this. Like, oh my gosh. I'm getting this like not quite a Sleeping Beauty vibe, but it's like you're under a spell, right? You're under a spell, and this music is starting to call out to you, and it wakes you up and it gets you up out of this bed, and then you like, it's calling you. You are being called. Let's look at the 8 of Cups for Aquarius, or I'm sorry, Gemini. Okay. Well, that's interesting energy. Hang on, it fell on the floor. So we have the Ace of Cups, which, okay. And then the Knight of Cups on the bottom. So that's strong love energy. There could be like a relationship that's pulling you up and out, but, you know, I don't like to encourage, like, I feel like that's a little bit codependency when you go from one thing to the next thing. Even if this is like parent to a relationship, it's like you're just jumping from someone taking care of you to another taking care of you. I'm not encouraging that. But if it's a relationship that pulls you up and like helps you be independent and like who you're supposed to be, then yes, that's very wonderful. But what I'm getting is this is kind of like, this is you finding that truth, and this is you. And even this is you. You're out looking for whatever it is that's fulfilling you. Whatever this song is, you're like out looking for it. You're searching for it. And on this journey, obviously, you can find it. It's waiting for you. It's already like an energy that is part of the universe. You just have to go out. Like, it's that energy of like, they've gone so far, like the universe has gone so far to deliver something to you, and now you have to go the rest of the way. Because it couldn't catch up to you because you were going the wrong way. And so now you need to go the right way, and it'll be like, it's right there waiting for you. You know what I mean? And what I'm getting, it's like, this is the 8 of Cups, and then with the Ace of Cups, it's almost like 8 plus 1 is 9, and we have the 9 here, but this was this person's 9 of Cups, right? This is what they wanted. This is your 9 of Cups. This is what you get. You get to have that wish fulfillment in your own way if you just start listening to what's calling you, okay? Now I'm going to get one, we're going to use the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So can I have 1 or 2 cards for Gemini, please? Can I have 1 or 2 cards for Gemini December for advice for Gemini, please? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the last Gemini reading was Lakshmi has gifts for you, and here she is again. And so I feel like, yeah, and look, and you even have abundantia, I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry, but prosperity in the bottom, and she has this cornucopia, and this is like, you don't need to rely on this Queen of Pentacles anymore, because you can become that. You have this, look, it says bright future, and look how bright this card is. It's so bright. She is like completely lit up. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Yes, that is that turning around and going your own way, going your own path. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. You guys, so you know, that is your advice. You need to know that if you turn away from something that is really, really toxic and negative, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a person. It could be like a job, but I am getting strong, like, or like even like a boss. But it's like you just have to trust. You have to trust that if you start listening to your own guidance or the guidance that the universe has for you, that it's just, you're going to be extremely prosperous. Like this cornucopia, this is just overflowing. And it's from the universe, because if you look here, it's like it kind of like becomes translucent. So it's like the beginning of it is from the universe, and then it becomes more realistic the further it comes down into your arms, into your reality. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. If it was, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. Even if it wasn't, but you still enjoyed the reading, if you like the reading, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget, I do personal readings. I thank any of you for being present today, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.